There's a man who used to believe that becoming better meant a clean, upward climb. Wake up, work hard, see progress, repeat. He thought discipline was supposed to feel like a straight road, mile after mile of visible improvement, until one day you just arrive at the version of yourself you were chasing. So the first time he hit a wall, the first time he trained for weeks and saw no difference, or worked on himself for months and still lost his temper, still fell back into old habits, he panicked. He thought something was broken. He thought maybe he wasn't built for this. That's the lie almost every man believes at some point, that falling back means failing forward has stopped. But growth was never a straight line. It never was. And it never will be. It moves like a man climbing a mountain in fog. Some days he gains real ground. Some days he slips on loose rock and slides back 3 steps. Some days he doesn't move at all, just sits there catching his breath, wondering if he's lost. But none of that erases the ground he already covered. None of it cancels the muscle he already built, the mindset he already sharpened, the version of himself he already became. Think about the man trying to fix his health. He eats clean for 3 weeks straight, feels strong, feels proud. Then one bad week, one binge, one skipped week at the gym, and he tells himself he ruined everything. He didn't ruin anything. He hit a dip in a line that was never supposed to be flat to begin with. Think about the man building his career, grinding for months, finally getting noticed, then getting knocked down by a failed project or a harsh piece of feedback. He starts questioning if he even has what it takes. He does. He just forgot that even the strongest men on earth had weeks where they doubted themselves in silence before they broke through. This is what nobody tells young men enough. The setback is not proof you're weak. The setback is proof you're still in the fight. A man who never regresses, never struggles, never has a bad week, is a man who never really pushed himself in the first place. Comfort doesn't produce fallbacks. Growth does. Discipline does. Real effort does. The very fact that you're frustrated with yourself for slipping means you actually care about becoming something greater. And that alone puts you ahead of most people who never even started climbing. So, when a man sits alone at night, replaying his mistakes, feeling like he's back at zero, he needs to remember this. Zero doesn't exist for a man who's been showing up. What exists is a curve, a rhythm. 2 steps forward, 1 step back, sometimes 3 steps forward and 2 steps back, but always, always trending upward if he refuses to quit. The line doesn't need to be straight. It needs to be relentless. This is the mindset of every man who ever built something real. The athlete who lost before he became a champion. The businessman who went broke before he built an empire. The father who failed at patience 100 times before he mastered it. None of them walked a straight path. All of them kept walking anyway. So, the next time you feel like you're falling behind, like your progress broke, like you're back where you started, stand up anyway. Show up anyway. Discipline isn't about never falling. It's about refusing to stay down. The line was never meant to be straight. It was meant to be unbroken by your will to keep moving.